Hey guys, what's up? It's Brittany here with the Coffee with MP show, and today we are going to be talking about common weight loss myths.
So the big question is this: how were two women who didn't cheat and purchase a gym franchise model, how were they able to spread their mission and purpose by empowering and transforming hundreds of women's lives through fitness, nutrition, mindset, and accountability with a micro gym business model of women only? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. We are LadyStrong Fitness. Welcome to the Coffee with MP show.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Brittany here with the Coffee with MP show. Welcome to today's show. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to all of you guys about our book that is now available on Amazon. The Kindle version is now available on Amazon, Women's Weight Loss Secrets. It is a book that was compiled by my partner, Marcia Allen. She actually got a chance to interview 10 of our ladies who were the most successful in our program at LadyStrong Fitness, and she asked the question, if you were to gain back all of the weight that you've lost with us, what would you do to get it back off? And they shared their top 10 secrets with you guys in this book. You can get it on Amazon now. The Kindle version is available on Amazon, Women's Weight Loss Secrets. So make sure you guys go and check that out. The MP3 version is going to be coming available here soon as well. So if you are a listener and not a reader, that will be available. So check that out. Women's Weight Loss Secrets now available. Kindle version on Amazon. Get that checked out. So with that being said, let's jump right into today's show. So today I want to talk to you guys about weight loss myths. So this is something that we commonly hear at our studio because we have a studio full of women, and they bring in a lot of crazy things that they hear out there about things they should be doing, things they shouldn't be doing, things they should be eating, not eating, this, that, and the other thing. And I wanted to kind of address a few of the things that I've been hearing a lot lately and talk about why I don't agree with some of those things or why I don't believe those myths to be true. And the first myth I want to talk about is eating late at night. So someone once told me that if I have food left to eat for the day, that I should eat it no matter what time of day that it is. And I truly believe that, because if you've gone all day long and you really haven't eaten anything, but you had a workout, your body is hungry and it needs to be fueled, okay? So you should be able to eat no matter what time of the day that it is. If you are hungry, eat. If you've barely eaten anything all day and it's 9 o'clock at night, eat, okay? The only caveat to that is that you have to understand that the next morning when you wake up, if you are somebody who weighs himself every single day, which you shouldn't do anyways, but if you do, you're going to be a little bit heavier the next day that you wake up just because that food hasn't completely digested, okay? But your body still continues to work and it still continues to burn calories even when you're sleeping. So it doesn't really matter whether you eat at 6 o'clock at night or 8 o'clock at night. Your body's still going to digest the food just like it does any other time of the day, okay? So don't be afraid to eat late at night. If you are going to eat, make sure that you're eating complex carbs, you're eating some protein, healthy fats, maybe like some yogurt and some Greek yogurt and some fruit, maybe some Chex Mix, just something light. You don't want a huge heavy meal that late at night, but you can eat after 8 o'clock. That's the myth. After 8 o'clock, you will be fine if you do that. Just make conscious choices if you are going to be eating that late. The second thing I hear a lot about is I have to cut my calories drastically in order to lose weight. That is also not true. 9 times out of 10, you have to be eating more food, especially if you are starting an exercise regimen 3 or 4 times a week. You might need to be actually eating more food than less. And the reason being is that it's all about calories in versus calories out. So if you are now, basically every single day your body burns what's called your BMR, your basic metabolic rate. That is the rate of calories that your body burns throughout the entire day. Now, if you're going to burn extra calories on top of that with a workout, okay, you have to fuel your body for that extra activity. So sometimes you might have to actually increase your caloric intake versus decrease it. My encouragement to you is that if you've never tracked your food before, track your food for a week, see how much you're eating during the day. If you're not even getting at least 1,200 calories in a day, then you definitely know that you need to be eating more food. Maybe if you're getting a significant amount of calories in a day, then yes, maybe you need to decrease your calories. But 9 times out of 10, the women that we see on a daily basis, you feel like you're eating a lot during the day, but you're really not eating a lot. You're just eating the wrong things during the day, okay? So if that is you, track your food, see where you're at during the week, and then make a decision from there, okay? Now, the next thing is weight training will make me bulky. That is so common. We hear that all the time. I don't want to lift weights because I don't want to get bulky, okay? You have to understand that you have to do specific things in order to really build a lot of muscle mass. You have to eat a certain way, you have to supplement sometimes a certain way, you have to train a certain way in order to really grow a lot of muscle mass. If you are just doing your basic weight training at a boot camp or maybe like at our studio, you will not get bulky. You will build lean muscle, the muscle that looks good naked. You will burn fat, but you will not get bulky, okay? You have to train a specific way most of the times, and it takes a long time to build a significant amount of muscle mass unless you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing. Okay? But if you are trying to build muscle mass, there are programs in order for you to do that. But if you are just doing your basic strength and conditioning classes, you most likely will not be building tons and tons of muscle mass. So that's another one. The fourth thing that I hear a ton about is I have to only do cardio because cardio is what burns the most calories and it helps me lose weight faster. This is true. So this myth is kind of true, but not true, okay? So yes, doing a ton of cardio will help you drop a significant amount of weight, but what happens is you're not actually gaining any lean muscle from just doing cardio. So sometimes what happens is you get what we call skinny fat, right? So you're skinny, or you're losing weight, but your body fat percentage is still pretty high because you're not building any lean muscle in order to shed the fat off of your body. So it's really ideal to pair weight training and cardio training together so that you are building that lean muscle, you are burning that fat, and everything is kind of going in a nice direction. Now, while cardio and doing a ton of cardio might see you might see a significant drop on the scale super fast, it might not necessarily help you lose that body fat. So if you're trying to tone up and lose weight, strength training and cardio together is the best marriage, okay? So that is that one. And last but not least is all carbs are bad, right? Everybody always says, oh, carbs. Now, I have met some people who have a gluten intolerance, or they do have a lot of issues with that gluten or bread or pastas and things like that where they just can't eat them. But if you are not that person, do not be afraid to eat your carbohydrates, especially pre-workout and post-workout, okay? Those are the 2 times of day that are the most important times to eat carbs, because your body goes to carbohydrates first for energy. It goes to glycogen first, which is your sugar, and that's pretty much what carbs is glycogen, right? So your body's gonna go there first for energy, and then it's gonna go everywhere else. So you want to really preface your workouts with some carbs, and then right after your workouts with some post-workout carbs, whether that's through a supplement or a meal. But you're wanting to make sure you're ingesting the right carbs, right? Complex carbs, sweet potatoes, brown rice, quinoa, whole wheat pastas, things like that. Don't be eating chips and white bread and, candy bars and like all of the bad carbs, because because a lot of the times if it is a bad carb, it's really high in fat too, and it's very low in protein. So the nutritional content in something like a candy bar or a bag of chips is very low. So you're going to get a ton of carbs, you're going to get a ton of fat, but you're not going to get full because they're not nutrient dense snacks. So you want to be very careful about the kind of carbs you are consuming, but carbs are not bad because your body needs them for energy. So do not let yourself completely cut out carbs, because it can be sometimes it's not really a lifelong sustainable thing, unless, like I said, if you are gluten intolerant or you have some medical issue like that where carbs just aren't your friend. I would suggest, for me, I would suggest not cutting them out altogether, because your body does need them for energy, and you can maybe get lethargic, lacking energy. Your workouts might feel less like oomph in them if you are not eating carbs, because your body really needs them, especially to fuel your workout. So those are some of the common myths that I hear a ton about at our studio. I hope that kind of debunks some of the myths for you ladies out there that are listening and watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to let us know. If you like these episodes, please leave us a review on whatever platform you might be listening to this on. If you want to catch the video version on YouTube, please leave us a review and a like on there as well. We would love to hear from you guys on more topics that you would like to hear. Again, don't forget to check out Women's Weight Loss Secrets book by Marcia Allen on Amazon. The Kindle version is now available, so make sure you guys check that out. With that being said, have a great day, and we will see you in the next episode.
Thanks for joining us today. If you like this episode, subscribe to our YouTube channel or find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or whatever your favorite place is to listen to podcasts. And if you really liked this episode, please leave a review for us on iTunes. Thanks, and we'll see you next week.